What's good everyone, it's your boy, your dig, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Pain 1993, Drake featuring Playboi Carti. Now, the big news that came this week was that the song debuted at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. This is huge. First of all, big congrats to Playboi Carti because I believe this is his first top 10 Billboard entry, so this is really big for him in that regard. But unfortunately, the other metrics for the song aren't looking good right now. And I know what you're thinking. How can it be a flop if it debuted so high, etc, etc? You're digging going crazy. Clickbait, clickbait. No, I've got the facts to show this, and I want to give the full spectrum and the full metrics and all the stats for you guys, because I'm going to be honest, the performance of this song over time hasn't been good. And although the Billboard debut has been high for this song, we're going to take a look at Spotify charts, Apple Music charts, the playlisting for the song to show that the interest in this song is flailing and it's looking like it's going to be a flop. So let's break it down.
Put that on my life, yeah, I promise. I cannot be fazed by your comments. For life, ain't no option. Way that I think it's too different. My homies, my brothers don't need no addition. Can't break this bond. If I go, then they go. 007, we all on a mission. Fell on my back and I had to get.
Okay, I've got my trusty notepad on screen right now. Let's get into it. So firstly, I want to reiterate that a debut on the Billboard charts, especially the singles charts, really means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Anybody can have a high debut the first week because of the way the streaming numbers work with the Billboard charts now, but really it's how the song tracks over time and the progression on the charts and the streams that really signifies whether it's a hit or not. Okay, so first of all, I want to take a look at the Spotify streams right now. Okay, so as you can see on screen right now, we have the Spotify streams per day in the US region. As you can see down the bottom right here, we have the days, and then on the left are the streams per million. So we can have a look right now. On the first and second day, it did 2.9 million, and then it progresses downward slowly. Now, this is only natural. Of course, when someone like Drake comes out with a song or a mixtape, everybody's going to stream it on the first day, and then it kind of levels out. But to the extent that this has leveled out and decreased significantly, it's proven that people have lost interest in this song over time. I don't really need to break this down much more. You can see it on screen right now. But key to point out is that over the last few days, on the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, it's done roughly 500 to 700,000 per day, which is terrible. And now it's actually decreased on the charts significantly from all the way at number 1 on the top 200 charts to where it's now down to 29, and it's decreasing damn near by the day. And then when we look at the Apple Music charts, it's the exact same story, which I'm going to get up right here. So if we have a look at the Apple Music charts, now keep in mind this is worldwide and not in the US. I know on some people's Apple Music, this song was number 1 at sometimes. As I said, this is worldwide and this is updated daily, not in the shorter intervals like it's updated on the app. So as we can see right here, on the first day it was released on the first day of May, it was number 7, I believe, and then it progressed to number 6 again. But since then, it's just gone higher and higher on the charts, which obviously is not good. And right now it's sitting at all the way over 31. So between these two metrics right here, we see the progression of the songs where the Spotify streams per day are getting less and less to the extent that it's getting 500,000 roughly per day. And on the worldwide Apple Music chart, it's sitting at 31 right now, and it's decreased basically every single day. So between those two metrics right there, sure, again, the Billboard chart shows it at number 7, but that's only taking into account the first week. When we look at it outside of that scope, it's not looking good, and the interest in the song is decreasing day by day, damn near. Now, also important to consider is playlisting for the song. Of course, playlisting is how your mainstream consumers find out about music. Again, if you're on this channel, you probably don't find a lot of new music by playlist, but you got to think about the average consumer. And in today's age, labels use playlisting to introduce new songs and try to make them hits. So we have a couple playlists right here, which is a Rap Caviar and Today's Top Hits, which are two of the biggest playlists we have available on the Spotify platform. And in Rap Caviar and Today's Top Hits, the song's ranking is falling, which is not good because the higher the song is on the playlist, the more chances are people are going to discover it. So when the song is falling on the playlist, it means that the song is losing interest, so they're deciding to bump it down. Now, having said all of that between Spotify, Apple Music, and the playlist and etc., that isn't good. And as I said, it looks likely that the song is going to be a flop right now. But there are kind of two things that I could see saving this. One is radio play. This song hasn't been pushed to radio as far as I can tell, so maybe the label will decide to push this song to the radio, and that'll kind of turn it into a hit if they put money behind it. I don't think this is going to happen because at the end of the day, this isn't a proper Drake project. This is just leaks and looses, etc. So I don't really see them going the radio route. Secondly, is something like TikTok or Instagram memes really latching onto the song more than they have right now. If we see it turn into a TikTok meme to where everyone's using it on their TikToks, I could see interest in the song picking up based off that. But in terms of the metrics we have available to us right now, as I've shown you between Spotify, Apple Music, etc., it looks like the song isn't sticking and it's going to be a flop, not like the hit maybe some of us were expecting it to be. Now, how this plays into a whole lot of red, the hype cycle and anticipation for that album, I might make a separate video on that, but for right now, it's pretty safe to say this song has been a flop. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments below. I want to give a couple of quick shout outs from the Instagram. You guys already know what's going on. Shout out to blue_43rd and shout out to Alice Salad. Shout out to you guys for following me over on Instagram. If you guys don't, at your dig, make sure to support and go drop me a follow. And if you haven't, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You guys know the go. It's been your boy, your dig. More videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.